If you follow me on the Facebook page, which I'll post a link for down below, you know that I've been rebuilding the rear of the truck. We tear it down about every 5 years or so, and we repaint everything. But at this point, the poor bumper has hit that point. So this side's not too bad, other than the crackling noise where the only thing holding it together is like the license plate. But this side, unfortunately, after hitting my buddy's truck and being hit by a minivan in the shopping area 3 times, it needs to be replaced. So we're gonna make one. Guys, you ever try to make your woman happy by getting your crap out of the way of her chicken poo dumping area? And all she can do is say, "Oh, you need to fix the pen, it's falling over." You know what? Help me carry my bumper out of here, will you? Unlike other YouTubers that make you watch 3 minutes worth of grinding and plasma cutting in order to add one more irritating advertisement, I'm going to shamelessly plug that you should buy this plasma cutter. That'll be a link down in the description, because it's amazing, and you need one. Unlike 3 minutes worth of stupid plasma cutter grinder YouTube advertisement. Done. Now at this point, I can get to the other side of these bolts and I can slice these off, and I can be able to slice this off now, because I want to save this bracket on both sides, because I think that's where we're going to base our bumper off of. About 10 minutes of cutting later, we've got a pile of metal here. We have the one who thinks that she's an artist who's told me what to do, because, you know, it's my project, so she took over.
I did not take over, I was helping.
So what we figured out is if we take a 2x4 and we put it on the mount that sticks out, the 2x4s are exactly the same thickness as these bars that we cut out. So we can raise it up on a couple of chunks of that, and then we'll weld this one and this one together so that we have enough width. I'm thinking, I don't know, I like the way we did it on the Van Hollen build, where we came back and then chunked it in order to come around instead of just a straight 45. I think it looks more professional that way. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then the other thing is we've got this set of lights that I picked up from a yard sale like 6 years ago for like $2. So I think if we take those and we hang this right about here and we put the lights on, that should do for the legality of what I have to have for this thing to be legal in the state of Maine. The other thing is I could stick it here, but what you don't hear is in the background the artistic person going, "Yuck, I don't like that look." That's exactly how you sound. Yuck.
Yuck.
Yeah, see. Before we hit the point of no return, we decided to set it up on there and visualize where we want to cut it, as I almost fall over. And I think you guys can see the lines there, so it's off a little bit, but I think you get the point. I like this thing, but it has the exact same quirk as a lot of the other $100 MIG welders do. I'm running 0.08 or 0.3 wire, but set on 0.035, it works better. I don't know why these cheap little welders do that, but they do. In keeping with the junkyard theme, I've got cutouts here out of more scrap metal that came from metal pallets. Yes, I know that bend is anything but straight, and so is this piece of metal it's going into. So that's going to drop into there. And then I'll have to stitch it across and close it all up. And then I can get to welding the center. I think I'm going to take another chunk of this and put it inside here so that I can clamp it and stitch it across. Previously, we cut the tabs off of the sides of those, and this is the bar that was going in between. So now we've got these two holes here that are factory. This now slips over the end of there. And once I have it measured out where I want, I'll grab a can of spray paint and spray through the holes. And then I can grab the plasma cutter and just torch a couple of holes and be all set. There we go. Now to let it dry and torch it. And the other one. Cool. Old time tricks are always the best. Right now, I just want to see if this will drop down on and how well it fits. So. There we go. I think I don't like this flat edge, but I haven't decided whether I hate it enough that I want to cut it at an angle. I can always come back later with the grinder and go at it. Got a leftover chunk here from another project. I think what we do at this point is we torch that off, we cut this down and flat across, then we can cut an angle in here so that we can bend this up. So that one will go there, and then this one will go underneath there, and then this, we punch a couple of holes and it goes there. About an hour of monkeying around with the hole saw kit. Apparently 1 3/8 translates to Ford light plate. And also, I sliced this off because they're not just like flat, they're like kicked to one side and they're keyed. So this is all set. So now what I should be able to do is come down in underneath here, figure out where that edge and that edge sits, tack it in place. I know I'm going to get the question of how much wider is it, so here's your answer. It is significantly wider. If I pick this up and hold it in underneath, there we go. There is rust everywhere.
Yeah.
That's horrible. So what do you think? Is it everything you ever imagined?
It's really pretty.
It's your design. Do you like it?
Yes. It's really pretty.
You want to see something cool? It doesn't crunch anymore.
And you hurt the poor Furby.
And it's even big enough for you to sit on when we're at car shows and stuff.
Is it dry enough?
Yeah, it's dry.
And you made it! Okay, we don't need to make the baby come out now.
Alright. Well, anyways, guys. I think this came out good for a junkyard build. I actually wanted it wide on purpose because I was debating in the future with the drag racing and stuff if I could make a bumper that was wide enough to put a mini bike on the back of. Maybe go drag racing mini bikes next year at Winterport Drag Strip. We'll see. We've got a bunch of different things going on. Things are going to be a little more just because I can in the videos from here on out. Probably a little less small engines and a lot more of this is what I'm working on, so enjoy the camera. But anyways, bye-bye.
Bye.